Guys, this is Sam from Legacy of the Nerds. Just wanted to thank We Are Pigeon for letting us come on his channel. So today we are going to give you a deck profile of Burning Abyss. I recently took it to a tournament, which I tied for first, and I lost a few friends that day, so that means I'm playing the deck right. So let's just jump right in. For monsters, we're playing 3 Graph, 3 Sir, and 3 Skarm. These are your main Burning Abyss monsters, and they're what you want to see on mills. If you mill them, it is a good mill. Moving on from there, we have 3 Rubik. You can't really play less than 3 because you will mill them quite a bit, and you will want them for going into Virgil. Moving on from Rubik, we play 2 Farfa. Farfa is incredibly powerful. His effect is just too good. It is probably what single-handedly won me a few games. We then play 1 Libic, because he's really good to get out of bad situations if someone Veilers or Fiendish change your tour guide. We then play 1 Alith, because negating effects is always good. 1 Kegna, because it's pretty much searching when you send a spell and trap to the graveyard, because you can always get it back with Dante. We then play 1 Droghig, because you don't really want to play more than 1, because his effect is good, but you will almost never really get his effect off because of how much searching you will do with the other Burning Abyss monsters. Going on from there, we're playing 2 Malakota. I personally really like Malakota because he can be really, really powerful, and at the very least, he's just something you discard for Virgil. So there's nothing really bad with having him in your hand, and he's never just really dead. We then play 1 Tour Guide, because why would you not? And then 2 Crane Crane. As soon as I get Dante, Pilgrim of the Burning Abyss, and the Fusion spell, Crane Crane will be switched out for the Fusion. Moving on to the spells, we have 1 Regeki, 2 MST, 2 Mass Change, because certain decks just die underneath Darklaw, and 3 Good and Evil of the Burning Abyss. Good and Evil of the Burning Abyss is a really good searcher, so even if you don't like Malakota, Good and Evil can help you out a lot in bad situations. And then that's all for the spells. Onto the traps, we have 1 Crush card, 2 Phoenix Wing Windblast, because making people top deck stuff is always fun. 3 Fiend Grieving, because bouncing stuff back from the graveyard can be really powerful, because like, it'll make Call the Haunted miss timing and stuff like that. And then it's also a good way to get the deck moving if you open up with a bad hand. And then for the last of the traps, we play 3 Fire Lake. You can't really play less than 3 because it is such a powerful card. There was one game where I Fire Laked someone twice. So, yeah. He wasn't too happy at me after that. So then, moving on to the extra deck. We played 2 Virgil. You shouldn't really play any more or less. 2 is pretty much the perfect number, because there were quite a few times where I went into both of them, and he helped me out a lot in bad situations, because he can get over Darklaw, because you just need to discard a Burning Abyss card. It doesn't need to be sent to the graveyard. Moving on from there, we play 3 Dante. Dante is an absolute powerhouse, and he's what you almost always go into. We play 1 Fortune Tune, because it's really good for stalling. It put in a lot of work one game. 1 Zenmaines, because, well, Zenmaines shouldn't really need explanation. 1 Alucard, because popping any set card is always really good. 1 Giga Brilliant, because powering up your Dante to get over more powerful monsters is always nice. 1 Nightmare Shark, because swinging directly for game is always fun. 1 Acid Golem, 2 Downwards, and 2 Darklaw, because Darklaw is a beast. Okay guys, that was my Burning Abyss deck profile. If you feel like checking us out, we are Legacy of the Nerds. We do a lot of different deck profiles, and we are going to start doing matches. Again, just a big thanks to We Are Pigeon. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.